Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to game 30 of Gaia Chess Training Arc. Let's dive in. I think this is the highest rated opponent on the climb so far. I'm almost at 1500, so I'm pretty happy about that. Then I really just want to see how far I can get afterwards. Okay. So e4, c6, knight f3, then we had d5, he ignored and played e5. Alright, so let's think. So, if I allow him to do this, that'll be a little bit uncomfortable for me. So what if I attack this square somehow? What about c5? Then I think he has an isolated pawn. Although I could kind of play c5 whenever, can't I? This is what I mean by I haven't studied the theory yet for this opening. I'm just kind of played a few games. But d4 looks very strong here now that I think about it. I wonder if c5 is the move. So I will be inviting this move then. I don't think it's really problematic. We're gonna do it. Screw it. c5. Okay, so we see c3, so he's obviously trying to get his queen into this. So I have a few options. I could just go with like a e6, so then my bishop's trapped, so I'm going to kind of be committed to keeping my bishop to defending this. He might also just be trying to play d4 here. I say I give it to him. I say I give it to him. I'll just go bishop f5. As soon as I learn this opening, I'll know how to handle these situations more correctly. Let's take a quick look at our opponent. Rapid. ISO 1650. He has around 6,000 games to his name. The past year he's kind of been super up and down. But it actually seems like he might be trending downwards, if anything. So he does play d4. So now I have the option to close him off with c4. But then we probably see a b3 played. Taking on b3 means the queen's going to take on b3. I think I takes d4. Like I said, I have no idea if this is the correct stuff or not. Last thing I want right now is a double pronged attack on 2 pawns that aren't defended, so just play e6. Now I'm ready for his barrage, so he starts with knight c3. So I don't think I ever want him to take this square. The bishop, so I'll just play a6. Playing a little bit scared, so it's affecting my development, but I think at the end of the day, should be okay if I don't get cheesed by anything. Bishop e2. Yeah, my development's gonna be really whack this game. Because this entertains this pin, which is pretty frustrating. What if I put my knight on h6? I don't like that. I feel like I definitely made the wrong move somewhere, but I can't tell where. Well, how do I fix it? That's what's important. Well, I have to start developing ASAP. It's already 3-1. So I could develop this bishop right here. And then if we see a check, I could develop the knight. Although he has a cool tactic where he could actually just put his bishop here. So maybe I put my queen there as well. Yeah, we'll start with developing our bishop. Bishop b4. Can't tell if that's laundry that's done or what. Okay, so bishop d2. He's playing very slow too. That benefits me, I would say. So I want to develop here. So if he pins me, he has to spend another move to do it. And then it's still covered by the bishop, so I don't mind playing like a queen c7. So knight e7. I do have a habit of using my bishops before I use my knights. That might also be part of the reason why I get behind on development early. Although I do like these positions that come from it. Alright, let me turn that sound off real quick. Okay, so we see castles. Maybe queen b6 now would be okay. Just taking up some space. So I've already broken a few cardinal rules of the opening. A lot of pawn moves, I'll move my queen before I get my other pieces developed. Get my bishops developed before my knights. So a few sins occurred. This here is actually decent. That d4 pawn is going to be his most attacked piece. This match. My bishops are exerting more control than his, just because his are playing defender to the knight. He just didn't want to mess up his pawn structure that bad. So if he plays like an a3, it does force me to take that knight. Because here, I'm trapped. Although I think that's still okay for me. Even though normally I like my dark square bishop, say takes with the pawn, he's never able to put his rook here just because mine is guarding this file. And let's say he takes with a bishop, then all of a sudden his bishop is once again not covering any squares. And I'm just going to further my development. Huh. Queen b3, huh? Did not have that in mind. Good, defend it, knight c6. Something might come like a3, but now I can play this move, just because this isn't possible. I wasn't expecting this move, but I think it's okay for me. So now I have 2 threats on here, I have 2 defenses for here. He's only got 1 defense on here, and he's only got 1 threat on here. If I want to be really aggressive, I could do like an a5 and then an a4. Although, I don't know if I want to get that aggressive. Okay. How do I respond to that? So now he has 2 attackers on here. He's got 1 attacker on my queen. But he's only got 1 defense here. So if I take here, and he takes back and I take, then he can take my bishop, so that's no good. So I can't threaten his queen. There's also take, 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 take. Right? I think I'm out of time. It's probably just best for me to continue to protect this piece. Queen a5. So I have a feeling he's going to mess up one of his calculations. For example, he might try playing like an a3. I think that's fine for me because takes, takes, takes. I'm up a piece. Then if he chooses to take this pawn, then I just castle. And he gets pretty much a pawn for me getting a piece. Okay. So bishop takes b4. So I have a tactic here. I want to take with this, so I can threaten the queen. No takes b4. Although now he might play this, and I don't know if I'm better. Say I go here then. Takes. Hold up, hold up, hold up. So boom, boom, takes, 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 but then he gets my bishop. Ah, I didn't account for that. Okay. So what's my best move in this position? Because this is hanging. Yeah, as attractive as this looks, it doesn't work. So what if I did this? Takes, takes. You could just take my pawn. You could just take my pawn. So none of those options work. If I go here, you can take. But I think I just slide over here. No, because then that's hanging. Oh, that's frustrating. May have actually, I shouldn't say blundered, but think I just concede the pawn. Man, that's annoying. I mean, I have ideas of castling and then putting this rook right in front of the queen while his knight's hanging, but I don't know if it actually works out better for me. What? Oh, you keep surprising me with these moves. Like, who thinks of that? Knight c5? Don't I just play b5 and then he can't do anything else? Then I can't castle. Which is no bueno. Nope, I lose that too. Is this my best move? Just rook b8? Feels so bad. I messed up notation again somehow. See this though, even after 30 games of notating, I'm still making mistakes. It's good to practice. That doesn't actually work, does it? Because he just takes anyway. Although he might be stuck there if he does. Yeah, I think he's just stuck there if he takes. I just gotta play b5 like immediately. If he doesn't take. Okay. Whew. I can rest a little bit easy. Queen d1. Probably just b5. Probably just b5. Whew. So he was worried about me taking d4 and then getting the free knight on c5, but that was never going to happen. I mean, do I castle? Do I play b5? I mean, what's coming? I guess b4 is coming, but that's not really scary. I've got retreat squares. passing. Well, with his opening, he built a little bit of a time advantage. Not crazy big, but... And I just make a mistake like that. Just make a mistake. Okay. So, rook for a knight. What else can I get in the meanwhile? Wasn't even thinking that was a square you could go to because like king was guarding it before. Yeah, my pieces aren't really on good squares. That's so annoying. Played every other move fine. Well, I gotta start moving my pieces, I guess. Knight g6 to start. Really does not like the fact that I have squares. Just fine though, this is my next target. He's got 2 defenders, but if I do something like this, he loses a defender. It's one way back into it. Okay. Here. Multiple attacks on this. If he defends, I'll shift my focus. Maybe something like queen here. Try to get into the action. You probably see a rook e1 right here. Probably. Okay. Gotta keep attacking. I've got more minor pieces than he does. And they're in a better position. Game's not done yet. I just need to not worry about him taking the knight. If anything, I'll just think of it in a different mindset. I'll think something like, I don't know, if he got rid of his most active piece for my passive one. That's interesting. I do see some tactics coming, though. I can feel them. At the very least, I think I score a pawn. But I want to go for more. I have some ideas of sacrificing this for this check. There has to be a way to play this. Okay. Take. 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 So this is unprotected. Do I make the sacrifice? Down so much material it has to work. So take, take, take. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if it's enough. Maybe if I throw enough pieces it'll work. This game is a good display of needing to understand, needing to practice tactics. Very good display of needing to practice tactics. It's also entirely possible that he just moves like here, for example. Oh, hold up, hold up, hold up. That's big. If he takes, that's check. That is check. So he can't defend. Oh, that's really big. So say check. Check. Okay, okay. We got some ideas. Alright, we got some ideas. I am very much busting open this guy's house right now. Okay. This guy's had some very original moves. There's a strong defense. I could put my bishop here or here. Different advantages to both. So if it goes here, got a lot of threats. If it goes here, I'm stopping his bishop from ever re-entering. But I am blocking my rook then. Like this one. Although then he's going to do this and attack it. I just gotta move it again anyway. Although he could attack both, huh? He could attack from both sides. Yeah, he's only a pawn up and I have a better position. I equalize this pretty well, I'd say. Just find a way to finish him. So another thought. I could just park my knight right over here. Excuse me. I could park my knight right over here. choosing that one just because I don't want to block my rook, and nothing's obvious to me yet. This is now possible. This is also possible. Even just this and takes is possible. I mean, I've got tons of options. Very tactical base game. Win or lose, this is going to be a good one. Is that really the can of worms you wanted to open up? So this square is also a weakness because it gains the queen. So many options. Isn't that just the original sacrifice I wanted to make? I think it is. Let's have this available right away. Damn it, I have something here. What is it? Well, this was the sacrifice I intended to make originally, so I'm going to start there. Alright, looks like it's going to be up to my knights to find a way to win this. Running low on time. God damn it. Check. Takes. Check. I don't know. We have to remember he has a rook hanging now as well. He's got to find a way to prevent queen h4. While simultaneously, he should probably hold on to that rook. Alright, I'm now ahead on time. So I'm pretty sure rook moving here instantly loses. Just check, king goes here. Checkmate. Oh, actually, shit, no. This blocks it. But I would take. So yeah, that still loses, I'm pretty sure. See, I think his best move is just king g2. Okay, I don't think that would hit. Because I'm taking this now. Yeah, I take g4. I also have 2 minutes up. I think I'm gonna win this. Let's clutch it out, let's clutch it out. Okay, so like I discussed, that is very bad. So this here gives him an escape. I'm gonna start with d4. Okay, there's some tactic here, Check. That's the tactic. That's it. Found it. No, no. Obviously no. No. He has to go to this square. When he goes to that square, I think I go here as a stutter step, and then I go here. So I have check. So I have this check. Ugh. I need more speed. That's it. That's it. He's got to go here. Check. Loses the queen. Clean queen at that. Yeah, he has to go here. Check. Let's play that. He goes here. I just take the queen. If he goes here, check. He has to go in here somewhere, then I take the queen. He takes his pawn, another check. And that wins the rook. Okay. He likes not to play it. We're gonna push, that's check. Okay. Reposition my queen behind the pawn. Whew, that was a nail biter. That was a nail biter. Good game though, very good game. That's why you never give up though. Ah, that was a good game. Do some self-analysis. Report shows I had one missed one and one blunder. So he was up 4.54. Wait, he was up? Is this the move out? Knight f6 check. Yep. That's because it blocks everything. Blocks my queen. If I retake with a rook, I obviously lose the rook. If I retake with pawn, he takes the knight. He missed that. He definitely missed that. Let's go to the start though, shall we? Okay, e4, c6. Knight f3. We have d5. He chose this. What's the correct move? c5 is the correct move. I played it. Nice. We see c3. My best move is bishop g4. I did not play that. I played this. You see that? My best move is e6. Allowing him to capture and getting my bishop out, ruining his structure. Okay, that's what I missed. I took. Took. Okay. Now we get e6. Still not bad though, it's a close game. We see knight c3. We got a6. Bishop goes e2, that's open. I don't like that move. Here, another slow move. This is a very close game. He's letting me equalize. Castle. Yep. Queen here. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I remember saying that was a mistake too. B to c6. Yep, just develop my other pieces first. Just develop other pieces first. That way he can't do this with tempo. Okay. What could he have done to punish me? Knight b5? b5, where the hell is that? Here? What? Wait a sec. Wait, is the computer drunk? Yeah, computer's drunk. They don't like that anymore. Wait, they do like that. Why? Bishop takes b4. Oh, it's because it's hanging and my pawn structure is messed up. That's smart. I get it now. I get it now. I took the wrong piece. Anyway. Queen a5 is correct. Nice, I found it. He takes. I take with knight. That was not the move. Is it because he gets the knight on c5? Yeah, but he played the wrong move still. So I go here. He still gets knight c5. I put rook here, that's fine. He brings the queen back, which was good. but I castle. So castling wasn't even too bad for me there. That's crazy. Queen c7 is good. Yep, just defending against this. Okay. Queen b6 is also good. Yep. Just getting in a better square. Whatever, I did this, you did that. I just developed. What was better than developing? Queen c7. They do like this more than developing. Okay. Whatever, we did this, he took here. He's up 2 points, that's not bad. That's not bad. Bishop e4. They like this. Okay. Knight went to f4. I tried making things complicated. Rook e1, yep. It takes e2. Where's e2? So they want me to take on e2. I played f6. He went queen d2. I think this is where I make my sacrifice. No, I protect it first. Recaptures. Now I have bishop e4, which apparently is good for me. Where's bishop e4? Here? Yep, because it still defends this. This pawn is then hanging. Okay, okay, I see. So here. That's why this is good. Okay. Anyway, I took here instead. He defended. Apparently that's good. G takes h3 would be bad for him. Oh, it would be bad for him. King h2. He takes f2. He takes. Rook takes f3 check. Yep, because the queen is hanging. That's what I missed. I just figured it would be good. Oh, that's awesome. I had the right intuition. That feels good. Nope, I didn't go back far enough. So I brought it here. Knight went to h2. I brought the bishop back. That wasn't correct. What was better? h5. Yep. Takes, takes. That's one of his key defenders. And I am basically trading one of my offenders for a slightly worse offender, but I get rid of his bishop. That's really good. Okay. I'm understanding more and more now. And I could always play this next with my pawn, and that's threatened. Okay. I brought it to g6. He played g4. I took. He took. He's up a piece right now. Brought the knight here. I'm eyeing this square. Excuse me, this square. Knight h2 would have defended it, yep. But he played it wrong, I think. Put the knight in there, just another piece. What was his main blunder? That wasn't the main blunder, it was a blunder. Check. Takes. Check. King g2 is where he needed to go. I think he went king h1. Yep, not as good. So now d4. I had this in mind, but I saved it. What did I play? I played queen d8. How does he punish this? Knight f6. Yep, this is what we talked about. Okay, but he gives me check. Big mistake, okay. So I take queen h4. Yep. And then just tactics. Just tactics. Whew, that was a tough game. That was a tough game. Alright, well that's a long one for you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and you were able to find some better attacking ideas than I was. I guess I'll catch you for number 31, and I gotta think of some more Gaia pictures to upload for the next 10 games.